Hi kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man back once again, and I'm joined by my good old buddy here, Bo. Bo's back, and we're here,
kids.
We're here in the Marvel Universe, so it must be time for Marvel news here on the little video cast.
Yes, we are.
Now be sure to check out the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com, where Marvel news, along with comic book news like DC news and indie news, is posted up by this guy a lot.
Man, I got news coming out of everywhere.
Yeah, you bet. Right down here. It's
coming out right now.
He's having a Grant Morrison moment.
Yes.
Anyway, we've got a whole passel of X news today. Oh, I love X news more than any other kind of news. But first, before we get to it, I want to get the one non-X news story out of the way. Marvel Man.
It's two, actually.
Okay, two. Marvel Man.
Marvel Man.
Pick up your cues. They're all over the floor.
Hey, look, there they go. Marvel Man update. They've already reached out to Neil Gaiman, who doesn't have a problem with Marvel doing Marvel stuff, and Mark Buckingham. Joe Quesada says he'll talk to people. By the way, when Quesada went back to his hotel room after they made the big announcement in San Diego, he said his email box was full of proposals made by people who are all over the comic universe. So
stuff in that box.
They'll be making an announcement pretty soon. Probably, well, it won't be at Wizard World this week, but maybe at the Toronto Con, they'll be announcing their plans for the character and reprint stuff and other things such as that.
We have an exclusive from Marvel. Laura Martin has signed one. Oh, not Laura Martin. I love her work. What the hell does she do?
Colorist Laura Martin, where have you been?
Yes.
She does Thor. She does a whole bunch of stuff. No, she didn't do that one.
Oh, there she is.
She didn't do that.
Comic Book Man is ashamed of himself.
She signed an exclusive with Marvel. She's going to only be coloring Marvel books from now on. And when Oliver Coipel, the current Thor artist, leaves when the new team takes over.
He's leaving?
He's leaving.
Oh!
She will be coloring whatever book, probably this big book he's doing after that point.
Well, will she be using crayons?
No, she would not be using crayons.
64 beautiful ones.
She's also basically John Cassidy's colorist of choice. And she's really good. She's damn good.
X News! First off, X-Men Noir is going to have a sequel. What is it?
X-Men Noir, The Mark of Cain. It'll be drawn by Dennis Calero, and it'll also be written by Fred Van Lente, a 4-issue limited series that is the first sequel to the entire Noir line.
Yeah,
the first sequel.
What, have they run out of characters?
No.
They're doing sequels now? They're
By the way, of course, if you didn't mention on the shipping update, Luke Cage Noir came out this week, and it looks damn good.
Yes, it does. It looks spiffy. It looks real spiffy.
He's not very sincere about this, is he?
He doesn't.
I'm trying. Comic Book Man is doing the best he can on a subject that he is like dead dog ass tired of. X-Men Utopia. X-Men Utopia events. The Return of Magneto is now called.
Well, when X-Men Utopia is over with, it'll be leading into a new arc called Nation X. It also is
Wasn't there a 2099 book called that?
No, that was something else called X.
It was 2099, but wasn't it Nation X? Or?
No, it wasn't Nation X. Okay. Simpson X was that Simpsons black character.
Simpson X.
Anyway, news now.
Anyway, Nation X.
The Simpsons were an X.
Yes, they were. The Return of Magneto.
Is that like Malcolm X?
Yes, he was his cousin.
Oh, okay.
Simpson X. Actually, he was the James Earl Jones character in Claudine, but I don't know. Hi, James. How you doing?
Just trying to make a silk purse out of a saw.
Anyway, Matt Fraction says that after X-Men Utopia is over with, you can have a whole new team. People you never would have assumed would have been an X-Men team before, and apparently they're not going to be on this Earth. There's something's going on with that, but that's the next big event.
No, Bocephius. What is
Bocephius?
Yes. What is Necrotia? What is Necrotia?
Necrotia is an arc. Well, Necrotia is a skin condition, actually. But it's also going to be an upcoming X-Men arc, which will be going through X-Force, X-Men Legacy, and New Mutants. The villain of this will be Selene, and in case you didn't know it, she's very evil, and she kills people, and she's like a vampire and stuff. And that's the next big mini crossover, because Marvel next year will be doing family events and not big events.
Family events?
Family events are only, let's say, like, you'll have an all Fantastic Four event and only the Fantastic Four titles. All the X-Men events will be...
Isn't that called a story arc?
No, a story arc...
Isn't that called a story arc?
A story arc, comic book fans, involves a specific run. This, Return of the King, is a story arc. It's 6 issues.
Within the Daredevil family.
But no, it's within the character. Daredevil doesn't have a family.
Neither does Fantastic Four.
Well, sure they do.
One book.
There's 4 of them, and Reed and Sue have kids. And Johnny's got to have a couple of illegitimate kids with all the models he's been hanging out with.
Family is a very pliable concept.
Family is yes, it is a very pliable concept.
So that's it. That's all we got. You got anything else?
That's about it for this
You got nothing else?
Well, I got other stuff, but we don't want to give you everything all at once. We want to give it to you in bits and pieces. By the way, we should also mention any of these stories that I talked to you about here on the magical world of the internets, you'll have longer and more comprehensive versions on the store website. So check it out.
I told you that when we started off. Hey, little Jeffy, is this going to be up before or after Wizard World?
This will be up after, probably.
Okay, it'll be up after Wizard World. So
there's no announcements coming out of Wizard World anyway. What difference does it make?
It was great to see you all down there at Wizard World. This is happening after the fact. It's great to see you all down there. I especially want to thank all the girls who came up to me and told me how hot I was out at the dumpster tonight after 10:30, okay? So until next time.
I made fresh Kool-Aid.
It is fresh Kool-Aid for all of you. This is Comic Book Man.
And Bo.
Saying, bye!
Close enough. Good one. That was smooth. All right. Thank you. The end. That one. Nice. Thanks.